343 decided that we won't have split screen available on Halo Infinite. However, they found a way to do it anyway.
Well, the thing is this suggests that it's in the game already. They just aren't releasing it officially for some reason.
I think they just don't care about people who have friends.
Yeah. Well, no, they're just like, okay, if you want to play with your friends, then get online, dum-dum.
Then buy another copy, asswipe.
Me and the homies with the Xbox Game Pass. No, but it's like, it kills me. It's like, why? That is stupid. Literally, like, it's one thing if you never intended to support it to begin with. I'm still going to maul at you, but, I can get over it. But the fact that it's just in there, and you're just like, sorry, we're not officially supporting it, it's like, then don't leave it in!
Then don't let us glitch to it, assholes!
I can't wait for them to, like, get annoyed at the community and everything for this. Like, come on, guys, you're better than this. Like, we're a dog that just took the fattest dump on the living room carpet.
But why'd you take a shit on my carpet first, huh?
Why'd you feed me bad food?
No, it's just revenge. Telling us that we have no split screen for Infinite is shitting on my carpet.
Well, it just... I don't know. I mean, on the one hand, like, it sucks because, we've been playing through the co-op of the other games, rounding it out with Halo 4. I've given up on Halo 5, and I don't want you to have to experience that pain. Overall, though, I feel like you'd probably be more okay with Halo 5. But me personally, no. Miserable time. I hate it.
Well...
I'm saying comparatively.
At least you didn't get the Halo Infinite news off of Shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I personally, I don't really want to watch Shorts. I don't want to watch jean shorts, short shorts, long shorts, cargo shorts. I don't want to watch any shorts, you fucking bastards. You bastards.
Randy molds at the TikTok module being added to every single social media in existence.
And then being filled with recycled TikToks.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle and all that's good for the environment.
I'll reduce, reuse, and recycle these assholes who keep doing this.
Yeah.
And with that, my name is Randy.
And I'm Aaron.
And this
is Tangents, where we are molding a little bit today. I'm molding at Clip Studio Paint myself more than Halo. More than I'm molding at Halo because, well, I haven't really thought about Infinite since, like, I beat the campaign and had my fun with the multiplayer. How about you?
Personally, I haven't thought of Infinite since I ran out of money for Game Pass.
Just the second it runs out and you can no longer access the campaign, your brain just shuts off.
No,
shuts off that section of it.
I'm okay. I don't need that.
Oh, this right here, this is garbage. We're just throwing it out. Why can't I remember?
What the fuck?
No, but I don't know. It just kind of made me a little bit sad because I was really interested / excited for Infinite leading up to launch, and just the fact that they just they're ruining it.
They're ruining it.
Just because it's literally, we are winding up with, I think, 3 of the campaign seasons going for 6 months. And that's just awful. And it's literally the fact that basically they put a quarter of the way done game out on the market that's not good. It's like, they're losing people who are interested in it. And on the one hand, sure, you're stuck with you're stuck with 2 types of people in your lobbies. The people who are diehard fans and the people with Stockholm Syndrome. No, it's supposed to be like this. This is modern gaming. I actually like it when games are unfinished. That was an actual take I saw online.
That fucking bastard.
I reported the post for, or the user for, like, potential showing, like, self-harm. Self-harm tendencies.
No, that's all they've ever known. They started gaming in, like, this decade.
That makes me sad. 2042 didn't have a scoreboard. We're just now getting a co-op for a mainline game. It's like, that just breaks my bones.
Bastards.
And I don't mean to undermine the game making process. There's a lot that goes into it. A while back I saw this whole thing about how it's like games are getting harder and harder to make. And on the one hand, it's like, yeah, might be true, but on the other hand, stop making bad games.
I get it. It's hard. Man up, asshole. You have literally several $billion. What are you doing?
Well,
Sniffing it?
well, everything is just like, from what I could understand, it's like, oh, graphics and, creating innovative things. It's like, you are copying everyone else's homework. Don't call it innovative.
Don't say you're innovating if you're just doing what everyone else is doing.
And the part that kills me on the graphics is it's like, okay, like, great. People love photorealism. There is a market for it, but at the same time, I think general public opinion has slowly shifted that, okay, we've seen what photorealism in games looks like. It's just as nice as we thought it would be. However, we're starting to get to that point where we prefer just a good art style, good art direction,
I think that what people have begun thinking is, dog, it's just not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to throw down $60 for a game, I want a game, not a project.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, there's nothing worse than that, than, like, looking forward to a game and playing it and you get to the work-in-progress zone to where there's, like, construction equipment, broken ladders and everything, and you're just like, come on, man, I paid $60 for this. Or if you're in PlayStation's camp, $70.
You fucking bastards.
Utterly sinful. But come on, these games are higher quality. $60 should be enough, sir. Lower your prices quicker, then we can keep the even keel. It's like, I'm sorry that you're losing hundreds of millions less than you usually earn. But I think, hundreds of, like, 1 or 200 million from, like, over 800 million is a worthy price to pay.
Yeah. These are like several $billion companies, and they're like, no, we're losing revenue. Do you even need it at this point? Like, I mean...
Well, yeah, they can't become even more richer if they don't sell product,
But then at that point, what is the point? You've already made it. And then you're just like, no, I need to made it more.
Well, I mean...
They just get to the point where they're like... They get to the point where they're just like, you know what I want to do? I want to make other people say, no, I can't make any money. That company eated it all. They want to eat it all the money.
Well, congratulations, they eated all the money and we're left to pick up the pieces.
What pieces? They eated that too.
Like, they think we have like a small little handful of scraps and they just...
They're just like, give me!
Nah, but it's like, there's some games that are genuinely like... They're genuinely good. They're pieces of wonderful craft. But at the same time, there's a growing number of like AAA games, air quotes here, that just aren't doing it, The indie space is looking more and more viable because there you just have people who have to put out something that is pure passion. Well, just about. Because, you have to distinguish yourself. You have to show your ideas in a way that, like, the AAA space isn't doing. And, that's not exactly a hard competition. The AAA space game says, or AAA game space says, hey, you see what they're doing? Yeah. Here it is. You like it?
But they're already doing that. What do you bring to the table?
This. We're also cutting down on the features. We don't want people to think that we're copying. Let's see. The graphics are also worse. Music is limited, and overall, it's kind of a. I need a new like artsy way to put it. It's selectively inferior than the other copy. That'll be 85 if you don't mind. Collector's edition is 200.
Adjusted for inflation.
That's just one of those things. Again, I don't pretend to know what it's like to make games. However, I do know what it's like to play a game that is unfinished and pay full price for it. And that's tanked.
Well, to be fair, I know how it feels to play a free game that you basically expect to not be finished yet.
You and I on that Genshin grind.
You aren't. You played one time because I came over and said, "Take a look."
Hey, man, it all took off from there. I still haven't touched the Dendro region, but that's just because I've been busy.
Yes, you have.
And because I've kind of been suffering in Demon Souls. I found the trademark Poison Swamp, and in this game, there's no, like, bar to tell you how much poison you're glugging. So just randomly, I'll be walking around in the Poison Swamp. I'm like, okay, I'm safe. I've been on this rock for, like, 5 minutes now. I step out into the water, poisoned! And suddenly I'm losing health. Which is fine because I have, like, 80 full health heal items in my inventory because of a funny little cheat.
You said, you know what? This game is actually too hard. I'm literally going to hack.
No, I just kept having to redo this one part of the level, quite a few times because there was a dragon that just roasted me. Funny little ashes and all. And I just wound up, like, killing this one enemy who gives you 6 of the full heals. I just kept doing that. And it was weirdly efficient.
And I'm like, maybe I should keep dying.
And it just hard carries me through the game. It's like, oh no, he almost hit most of, but he hit most of my health bar. I take 3 steps back, eat one. No, he didn't.
Oh no, I'm low health. Ah!
Not anymore. But yeah, the only issue with the Poison Swamp is that it's literally a slog to run back through, because it's purposely slow. The water or the mud slows you down, and you got to be careful about where you walk and everything. And I'm just like, okay, this is putting me to sleep. And I die on the other side of the map, and so I have to, like, walk back around. It takes like 5 minutes to get back to where I was, and I'm just like, wow, gosh, I hate this. So yeah, Demon Souls is going great. I really like it.
You took me on a roller coaster ride there, sir.
Yeah. Well, it's not okay. Like, I really like it. It is fun. It is enjoyable, but it has enough of the jank to make me sometimes get a little bit angry.
Bro, Daryl is just trying to get us to drink.
Daryl out here saying, "Consume the alcohol." I had a small conversation with a man in Japanese today.
Nice.
It revealed to me just how much I desperately need to brush up on my Japanese. Now, they met my dog. My dog was happy. My dog was terrified to see them because, he was like, oh, okay, I could see those people. He was, like, at a respectable distance. He's like, oh, okay, I like seeing who they are. Who is that? The old, man's wife approached him, and he just started, like, backing up, like, whoa, this was not part of the deal. No.
I know, like, at least half of the grammar law. What the fuck what's happening there?
Back to Daryl. Apparently he got a flat, and his tire jack is too small.
Especially when howdy foot.
And he had to walk half a mile to the nearest AutoZone. Man, that is horrible.
Because yours us too small.
He's doing his best.
A roadside only works on the highway. The and my insurance doesn't have.
Man, but So tell me, Randy, how's Marshall Peak been going? It's been quite a long time since we've checked back in with that one.
Oh yeah, no. Yank Kai became the Great Emperor. He's just literally invincible now. It's crazy.
Does that mean it's, like, nearing the end?
I don't know. Actually, it's not.
Oh.
But hear me out.
Okay, I'm hearing.
There's probably another greater realm, and he discovered it while he was on his journey back to the fucking place to go kill demons because they decided to take over his world.
Mom, can we get McDonald's?
We have McDonald's at home.
No. There are demons at home. Mom, what does that mean? Mom, what does that mean? It's literally Yank Kai just Hey, greater beings out there, can I go back home now? There are demons at home. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh no, he was there for when they invaded. It's and the thing is, he went out there and this giant dude gave him a cheat weapon.
Oh my word.
Specifically attuned to his most powerful thing.
Oh my word.
You're just like, what the fuck is he doing?
Oh my
Why
goodness.
does he keep killing our guys? They're supposed to survive these wounds.
Man, that's a funky do. I just forget just how wild Marshall Peak will probably forever sound to me. Just because like all these things is just keeps just getting just bigger, larger, and just author dude.
To be fair,
tacking
this
on
is
more.
this is like at least 2,500 chapters. So like a lot has happened.
Man, that's wild. Oh my word.
Let's see. 1, 2. He's currently in the 3rd realm.
Is there any implication of how many realms there are?
No.
Oh, so the dude's leaving it probably leaving it purposely vague, so you can always go, nah, this was just always here.
Well, yeah, it's just kind of like, I think what it is like frogs sitting at the bottom of the well, staring up at the sky and marveling at how wide it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's that kind of thing that they're doing. Like, oh, you reached the peak of this world, and this person who happens to be stuck here tells you, oh yeah, no, there's better stuff. Yeah, follow me. Actually, don't follow me. I don't know how the hell to get back.
No, just at the top of a different peak, and he's just like, well, hope you know how to get home, because I sure don't. Man, there's a part of me that, I always toy around with the idea of reading Marshall Peak, but at the same time, it's like, for almost 1,800 chapters, essentially.
Oh,
I'm
also,
like, boss, I'm tired.
also, if you want to know something wacky, let's see. I'll go ahead and find it for you. So, the thing is, they have to, the ones who are translating this and isn't actually just straight up using machine translations, but is instead copying things over from like a human translated version. Okay, so this is not the title of that whatsoever.
Rich player.
Yeah, no, they got completely destroyed with copyright. And look, it's literally 2,556.
Man, that is painful to look at. And you just read all of them.
Well, actually, it went ridiculously fast somehow. I don't know how. Also, the main character is just hilarious. As I've probably said before, out of all the main characters I've seen, he's the most ruthless, bloodthirsty, cocky, snide, and clever bastard, clever, heroic bastard ever.
Oh my word. You're just going off on him. I respect it, though.
And that's part of the reason why I can't just drop it. I can't just be like, 1,000 years of cultivations, you didn't get any bitches? No, he got 9.
I could see you sticking with something like Marshall Peak, just purely because you're just like, I've read this far. Because, you know what, it's only going to be another 1,000 chapters, might as well keep going.
Actually, it's going to be 3,000 more.
Oh, so this man is literally only writing this until he dies.
So what it is the novel concluded in Chinese.
I see.
Yes.
So it's still being translated?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Just that much, huh?
And the hello?
Hi, Scott. How are you?
Well, I'm still trying not to... Never mind. So, y'all ever heard of Vero?
Oh, I know what this is. It's a setup, like Jogon. Go on. No, I've never heard of Vero. Go on.
Me neither.
Hit me
So
with it.
about what was it, 5 years ago? Vero was blowing up very quickly as a competitor to Instagram for purely photos and stuff.
Okay,
It's
never
that
mind.
program.
I don't know what this is. I thought you were setting up for a Ligma joke.
No. So yeah, and then Vero just disappeared. But now it's blowing back up again because Instagram is just ruining the platform for photographers and is going to
Ruining
basically make reels or you go under. So Vero is exploding up and Sleepwalker Media now has an account.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I put up a post hardly even 2 minutes ago, and it's already got right around 15 likes.
Nice.
I barely get
Nice.
that in 24 hours on Instagram.
Keep it going, my man.
So yes, that is Sleepwalker Media on Vero.
Appreciating the sheer size of this W, boss
Like,
man.
here, I fancy a photo. I fancy a bit. When it loads. Just that quick. It's a really neat UI, but it's pure. But here's the thing.
It's like
when you tap
Instagram,
on-
but fancier.
It's better. When you tap on the photo, it stays true to the original crop ratios and stuff. And then it slightly compresses it in your feed line.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
It looks good.
Oh, yeah.
I think I might get an account. I want to see nice pictures.
Instagram just trashes the photos. You don't have to crop in fucking 4x5 anymore. You can do 2x3 or whatever you want. I highly recommend it. Go. Explore. Have fun.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Watch, I'm just going to find the meme accounts and be like, hell yeah!
Well, the platform is still expanding, so I don't know. I know it's mostly photographers are flooding the platform right now.
I just put my silly little comics on there and I get laughed off the platform.
Oh shit, you could.
I could get laughed off the platform. Thank you.
Wrong component of your sentence there.
Yeah, no, I finished part 10 today. I don't
Oh,
think
yes,
you saw
you did.
the thing, did you?
I did, actually.
Oh.
Well, that concludes the Scott portion of, what is this, 75?
70, whatever.
Yeah,
the-
it's 75, because, yeah.
That concludes the Sleepwalker Media plug for this episode. I will see you again in 5 episodes.
Are you on? Man, but yeah, I finished 10. What did you think? How did you like how it came out?
Okay. So, I saw that you finished 10. I didn't actually look at it.
Oh.
You know why? It's because I looked at my phone and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of stuff.
I mean, this is how the final page wound up coming out, which I really like it.
That actually looks stunning.
You know, I like the top panel in page 7. I decided that I really wanted it to be Overboard. Because it's just... I just like drawing Dolly. She's fun. Also, I just went pretty hard on the bottom right of this one. I hope Scott's showing all this, or else I'm just talking about nothing in particular. But yeah. Also, I uploaded... Since they have that... since Manga Plus by, I think, Shueisha, they have that Manga Plus creators now. I put my comic on there, and I'm technically a mangaka.
Nice.
Folks at home, you know what to pirate. But yeah. It's actually been a lot of fun making all 10 of these so far. And I was like, taking mental inventory of like, okay, how long is this going to be? And originally I'm just like, 25 chapters. We're almost halfway through it. We're supposedly almost halfway through it. And I'm like, I don't think I'm going to do that, boss man. They'll probably have 3 legs of it. Like, 1 to 10 is one leg of it. 11 to 20 is going to be another. And then probably 21 to 30. But yeah, that just means I'm going to spend the better part of a year working on this. I wouldn't have it any other way, though. Unironically, this has been like the most fulfilling thing I've worked on. Of course, I still run into the issue of, writing things and going, I kind of want to do this with this comic, but at the same time I want to do this one. Like Dolly has mentioned for the past 4, for like the past 3 comics, it's like, oh yeah, I wanted to show you something that'll change your mind. That'll change your mind. And we're just now getting to what that thing is, and I'm just like, I feel bad. I feel really bad about that, because I'm just like, I was like, okay, I'll make it to where it's like, oh, next chapter or something. And then that just didn't happen, because I kept thinking up great banger ways to end the chapters. with plot points that I had thought about, but, I was like, I'm going to start executing on them, and I didn't think about how far off that was putting the reveal. I'm at the point where I'm worrying that the thing that'll change, the thing I've been building toward. I'm worried that it's not going to be that stunning to people. That it's like a novel idea just to me.
It's okay. It's your build-up. It's your build-up. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
I'm worried about the payoff, though. I'm worried about the payoff. Don't call me sweetheart, by the way. I will strangle you. The life out of you, even.
Go ahead and strangle me, honey. I've been strangled before.
I'm scared now. I think you're gonna like it, and I don't want that.
I'm like, harder.
Harder!
it's
Do it like you mean.
Harder, daddy. What? What?
Oh, my word. Downright scandalous.
Nah, I had this friend, and, her parents were, like, kind of bastards and abusing her and whatnot, and she just dead face looked me dead in the eyes and said, you know how I stop them? Every time they do it, I just go, ah.
I mean, if it works, but also, my word! Goodness gracious! Good heavens!
The second I laughed at it, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to hell.
You can already feel the fire underneath you.
No,
looking at your toes.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to hell. Yeah.
Please don't tell me you actually laughed like that.
No,
Yeah. But yeah, this past week I finally caught up to Oshi no Ko. It was kind of funny. I was like, okay, at one point, I was like, okay, I finished it, or, I'm caught up. I still got a while, but, I'm interested to see what happens next. I refreshed the app to update my manga. 16 more chapters got added. And I'm just like, are you joking? Are you yanking my chain?
I'm not yanking your chain. I'm not twisting your dick. I'm not.
Well, I hope you're not... not twisting my knob, my man.
Your knob.
Yes.
In the Yeti.
The Yeti? Yes, Randy, this is a Yeti microphone. How did you know?
I don't know. It doesn't exactly say it on there. It's kind of funny. It just says blue.
Blue. Nah, but, Oshi no Ko is great. I like it. Beginning is buck wild. Like, unironically, buck wild. Like to the point of, like, do I want to read this? I might be blowing it out of proportion, but it had me properly going, like, inexplicable plot point moment. You know what I mean? I could spoil it, but at the same time, I feel like there's value in, like, seeing what Oshi no Ko is cooking.
Seeing exactly what the hell Aaron is talking about.
Yeah, I mean, it was an interesting experience, but once I got past the oddness, I was like, okay, yeah, this slaps, like, unironically.
Okay, yeah, I'm laughing my ass off. This is some good shit.
No, I mean, like, it's written by Kaguya-sama's author, so characters are its strong suit. But, like, the narrative isn't too bad either.
No, yes, the characters. He writes the stories based on the characters. What, Chad?
I mean, yeah, I respect it. That's how I have been writing the adventure series. I have loose little plot points, and then the characters just pick up the narrative and carry.
Oh yes, the hard carry, just like my left eye.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. Your stigmatism.
Yes. Stigmatic in your mouth.
Stop it! Oh my word. Randy, I oughta give you like a high five. That was well done. Begrudging high five. Did you think of that on the spot?
Yes.
Man, that was good. That was such quick reflexes. You didn't even like pause to think about it.
It's just like when I came up with get the
Get the?
yes, get the taste of these nuts.
Oh, Lord. Man. The only good one I've come up with recently is Jogon.
Yes.
As in, careful, you're at risk of jogging on these nuts.
Hey, hold on there. You're about to jog on these nuts.
My chair is just inexplicably lowering. I love this.
It's because you took critical damage from my stigma.
Well, I mean, I've had this chair for nigh on 3 years, I think. I think I got it end of 2018. And so, yeah, it's hard carried me. Oh, wait, no. I'm doing math wrong. If it's 2018, then that means I've had it for 4 years.
Not 9. Not even close.
I don't know. I want to think it's like 3. 3 or 4. Anyway. It's old, but I'm stubborn and I refuse to get a new one.
That's fair. Seriously, though, it took critical damage as a result of being next to you when you got stigma'd.
I'm just impressed with the quick wit. You're living up to your comedy duo role as the funny man.
Ah, yes. And you're not straight enough to be the straight man.
What?
That looks like Aaron's gay. You know what happens to gays around here, boy.
No, I'm not gay, I swear!
Looks like you're going to the gay zone.
No! No, okay, I presume that you're talking about I'm not straight enough as in, like, for being the straight man. It isn't
Yes,
like...
you're just as goofy as I am.
I don't know, I play the straight man whenever I'm actually conscious of it. Most of the time, though, I'm trying too hard to be the funny man.
Yes, your clown college teaching's telling you.
Hey man, that major in tomfoolery with a minor in lollygagging isn't for nothing, you know.
Oh, yes. And then an extra discipline in
Horsing around.
goofing about.
Faffing about, I prefer.
Silliness.
Yeah, my favorite class was the silly goose degree. Or was silly goose in theory and practice.
Theory of silly goose.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was intro to antics for clowns.
Intro to antics, I love that. Advanced hijinks.
No, yeah, but getting back to where I got the stigma dick in your mouth joke from. Yeah, no, my right eye is actually kind of fucked. And it's not like, oh, I'm nearsighted or farsighted. No, when I close my left eye, reading becomes twice as hard. Like at all distances.
I am telling you, man, get glasses.
I mean, yeah,
Or good eye doctor.
at the beginning of the new year, we're gonna go up and get me all corrected.
By the beginning of the new year. Insurance stuff?
Yes, nothing in his flex card right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, right now, actually, I have no money. And I'm like, see? Why do you think I haven't been going? Why do you think I've just been raw dogging life with my eyes?
If you want a good eye doctor place, so there's that one up at Tranco near Walmart, you know? And that, like, center where there's the new Olive Garden.
So, we have, you know the one next to the walk-in in front of Stevens?
Vaguely, yeah. Oh, I know those are the one that I got that I had those like half rims from.
Yeah, that's ours, and they correctly diagnosed me.
Oh.
They're like, yeah, you are having the stigma, and I said, stigma? I'm sorry, what is that? Could you explain that to me? Yeah, it's the eye disease where I stigma dick in your mouth.
You start screaming and run out of the room. But the doctor is faster.
he was not fucking around. He pulled down his zipper and said, "All right, let me show you exactly what kind of disease you have."
Oh gosh.
No, they told me I have astigmatism. They also said that my color vision is a little not to the point of mixing up two colors, but they're just like, yeah, no, I just don't know what the hell to tell you. You're just color deficient, dude.
Yeah, it would really suck if you got your colors mixed up. It'd be real like bottom of the barrel type stuff, you know.
I know.
I know it's a joke.
You're just like rubbing your eyes, literally crying, like it should have been me, not him.
No, my eyes just itch. Allergies and whatnot.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's why I make like a mortar and pestle and grind the heels of my, the palms of my hands into my eyes. Chock full of allergies. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
What are you trying to create? A new eye medicine that consuming eyeballs makes your eyes better?
Maybe. Speaking of eyes, you want to know what is nerve-wracking?
What?
Having to draw a live subject. That sounded really, really, like, scientific and detached. Drawing class yesterday. Had to draw a portrait, as realistic as you could get it, of one of my fellow classmates. And I immediately had a dilemma of, I don't know any of these people in here. How in the world do I talk to them about drawing me, and what if they reject me? But don't worry. But worry not. I got up to use the bathroom because I'm like, I'll give myself time to think. And when I came back, someone had already moved right by my station. I'm just like, okay. Decision has been made for me. Yeah, I was there stressing the entire time. And just like, what if she does not like the portrait that I'm drawing? What if she is not a fan of what I'm cooking?
No, it's so this girl, I'm just like really fucked up that I didn't realize the whole reason she was talking to me in the first place back then. Okay, so we shared an art class and also some other class, right? And in our art class, they were like, okay, so pick someone, and you two will draw each other. Cool. And so I just draw this immaculate, perfectly lined, version of my friend at the time. She went to Alabama. God damn it.
Lost a good one there.
I went to one of those K through 12 schools. Oh, you thought it was a special program? No, that's just how they run things over there.
As someone who was born and virtually raised there, yeah.
You got it.
Why do we gotta build more buildings? We just put them all in one place.
And so I got about done, except she was wearing glasses and, well, I had to draw the fucking eyes. You know what that did? That added 60 years to her age.
Oh my word. You just suddenly finish the line and suddenly you look up, she's so much older. It's like, what have I done?
Oh no. It's just the drawing. And then she's like watching me add them and she's like, bro, why'd you make me look so old?
Maturity.
I had to stare her directly in the eyes and say, I don't know, I was following the lines. Maybe don't be old.
Oh my word. You just literally hit her with the don't be old. And then there are the wrinkles. The years gone by like sands in an hourglass. A minute turns to years.
I've thought of so many setups for the stigma.
You're just over here thinking of comedy gold.
It's such a good one.
Nah, but that was like the first time I've ever actually... I've been thinking about it, and I don't draw real people consensual. Well, okay, I'll draw like I drew Saul Goodman a little while back, but I'll draw some realistic people, but they're not people I know. They're actors or people who are playing roles that I think are cool. So being told, okay, fellas, I am busy. Teacher is an artist himself. He's like, I'm busy today, so you're going to be drawing each other, and I'm like, I'm not good enough for this.
No. No!
And then it was done, and people were like over the moon with it, and I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, people are gonna expect things of me now.
It's just like me. We have pool tables at campus, and I have literally one class that I have to go to in person.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm always there because I'm like, well, fuck it. I mean, I don't have to be home at like 2. And these 3 guys were wrapping something up, and obviously the dude who I decided to be teammates with just got his ass handed to him. Completely floored, farmed, gone, dead.
Recycled.
Incinerated. And so I'm on his team. And then this guy is like, yeah, I've just been holding back, you know? At this game, I'm gonna absolutely rock your goddamn world. And so we start, and I realize, wow, this guy is fumbling so hard. And I'm over here just, making my shots, making angles, straights. No banks, though, because I'm just not that badass. Right? Mm. And turns out they didn't hear any of that.
No, we're good. I just had to check the mic for a second, just to make sure that sometimes it'll switch to default quality, and I'm just sitting here just balking at the OBS.
Yeah, okay. And the guys on the other side are like, look at him, he's carrying you. And I'm just like, I'm not... I had to kindly explain to them, I am not that good. This is my luck talking.
I should not be your standard of quality. That type deal?
Yes, literally.
I respect it.
Yeah, no, and yesterday I was playing against somebody who was like grinding off the rust because he plays professionally. Mm-hmm. And it had been a while, and I explained to him, just once, I kind of want to see what it's like when you're not completely throwing the entire game. And, well, he ran the table on me. I got really far on him, though, because he blundered once.
Nice. You're just like, I see my opportunity! You just, upped your play quality by 10-fold.
Well, I kind of had to.
Then you bung up and he kills you the rest of the way.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
You should set Scott up against him.
Yeah, no, I don't know how I would do that. I did not gain this guy's number at all.
Oh. Maybe if you saw him again, just set up something at Fast Eddie's.
Yeah, something like that.
That'd really all depend on if Scott would want to challenge him or not.
Yeah, that's fair.
You just make Scott a man, a myth, a legend among these people.
This guy is just like, oh, what the fuck are you? You ran the table on me. What the hell?
Oh, man. You good?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about how intimate he got with the balls.
That's going in the quotes.
I was mostly trying to find out how to say that without...
There we go. I was just thinking about how intimate he got with the balls.
No, and we were making and then I'm just like, yeah, no, I just threw the whole game just now. It's so sad that Steve Jobs died of ligma. I had to literally tell him, no, now you're supposed to ask, who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Ligma balls.
No. And then he looks me dead in the eyes and says, but I already know who Steve Jobs is.
That's when you hit him with it anyway.
No. And then I'm like, just play along. And he's like, all right. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? And I'm like, ligma balls. And this guy who's sitting just making sure people are signing in, he starts laughing his ass off.
Man of culture.
And no, this guy walks... There's a container with a bunch of condoms in it. He picks one up, hands it to me, and is like, okay, if you really want that, you can stand on the street corner and wave this around, and some old man will pick you up.
Oh, my word. Man is quick on his feet.
Bro, I met a kindred spirit that day.
That is pretty good. The only funny from this past week is when I reminded my one of my classes that I'm colorblind in the funniest way possible. It's called Foundations. It's supposed to just be 3D, 3D course. You working with your hands and making buildable items. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we're still in the startup, the reading the rules, the get to know you type deal, and so we do a game to where it's like, picking out colors, because this is a course founded on color theory, all that jazz. And so we each get like a set number of these cards that are a pure color in different shades, values, and hues. And our objective is group by group. We get up to the front of the room. We are told to look for a certain color, and we have to find the closest thing to that, color. Like, so for instance, desaturated yellow. You'll go through, everyone in the audience will hold up what they believe to be desaturated yellow, and it's up to the contestants to pick the best one. And then we as the people go, okay, you got it right, and you got it dead wrong, that is red, you moron. And that was me. The heckler, by the way. No, I'm just up there. I look to the people that I am in a group with, and in advance I said, okay, I'm going to need the two of you to bring your A game today because I'm colorblind and I will fail. I do not, I said, I do not want to take this out to a second round. I don't want to suffer further. And of course they're laughing, they get it. I can see it behind their eyes though, they were like, I don't know, maybe I'll throw them a bone. Do not. So we're up there, we're doing it. I failed the first round, I failed the second round, and the dude, he's like, teacher, he's telling what the third color is going to be. And he goes, ooh, or, he just finished, we just came back up with our second color for the second round. And he goes, ooh, it's getting difficult now. And I just go, especially for me since I'm colorblind. He whips around, he's just like, you are? And I was like, yeah, I told you in my introduction. And he's just like, Everyone in the audience is laughing and everything, and I'm just like, I'm really at the mercy of the people here. Further laughter. I just kept making jokes about it.
Well, I mean,
and it's but you're doing your best. And I'm just like, it's okay. I resigned myself to failure. I'm not going to win this. And true to my word, I did not win.
You didn't even come close.
No, I didn't get a single point.
Somehow I knew it.
Which I'm not
to be true.
I wasn't mad. I expected it. I was like, you know what? It's coming in hot. I'm just gonna eat the damage. And we sat down. It still stung just a little bit that I didn't get at least 1 point. I was like, come on, just one. Come on, just one. Just one. But nah. My chair's lowering again. I'm gonna throw this out the window. Give me a minute.
We just hear, yeah! But college has been wild. 2 times now, our teacher has canceled class because of reasons. And 2 times, I went to class anyway because I forgot to check my email.
Man, that's painful. Why don't you just make a habit out of checking your email before you go?
Okay, I tried to, and it did not stick.
Or wait, can't you just download... If you have, what's the email app through? Is it, through Outlook?
Outlook.
Download it on your phone.
It's gross. I just want to do it through my Gmail.
I know it's gross.
It's literally disgusting. It makes me throw up thinking about downloading Outlook.
Listen, just take a pack of anti-nausea medicine, down the whole bottle, and then download.
I'm going to throw up the medicine as well. You don't understand how bad it is.
I use Outlook on the daily, though. I don't like it, but I use it on the daily. But what I'm getting at here is, if you... Listen, I'm not saying you have to frequently use the app.
This is the worst email app made by man.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think it's wonderful, but it's not, necessarily horrible. I have a hard time in actually endorsing it. Oh, wait, wrong one.
See, exactly. You have a hard time endorsing it.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you do that if it wasn't unbearable?
Yeah, that's fair, but I don't know. It just... Like, again, it's bearable. Okay, I argue that much. But at the same time, like, I have a hard time saying that it's completely garbage, you know? Because it works. Fundamentally, I'm able to send emails, I'm able to receive emails, even if I don't like it.
That's like saying, "Oh yes, I'm able to play my game when your game is more ads than game." Yes, technically you can. Is it a good experience?
Some people like the ads. I don't want to be friends with them, but some people do.
Who are these some people we're talking about, dude?
I made it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't doubt they exist, though. Think about
My
it.
sources, I made it the fuck up, Jack.
But yeah.
The way you said it, it really made me think you had met one of these people before.
I don't know. I mean, I
No,
don't
no,
doubt
no,
they
no, no, no. And then they
Okay.
said, "Yeah, no, I actually really like the mobile game ads," and then you just turned and walked away.
No, I just fade from existence. I left the chat.
The Windows 95 opening.
I just couldn't be there anymore.
The Windows 95 anime OP.
No, I hit him with the classic, "It's not me, it's you." I want to hit someone with that for real at least once. That absolute zinger.
No, it's you're doing a group project and like things aren't lining up and you're just like, okay, I didn't want to say this, but it's not me, it's you.
Please, I'm begging you, set me free. Man.
See, it seems like there's two types of people who attend the college that I'm going to. It's people like hardworking motherfuckers who are like, yeah, I'm gonna get a fucking trade because I like money and I like working. And then there's people who are like, my fucking mommy sent me here because she was tired of me doing nothing with my life, man.
You're the former.
Yes, and I'm sitting next to one of the latter.
Uh,
This was the second week. This bastard hadn't came to most of the first week and still don't have his book and still don't have his twos.
Yikes. Appalling behavior.
He hardly brings a bag to class.
I could understand, like, not getting the book because you intend to pirate it, but...
That's exactly what I did.
Oh, I respect it.
Nah, and he was like looking at it on my phone and he's like, yo, what's the app you used to get that? And I had to calmly explain to him, I used a sketchy website. I'm not going back there. I'm not going to tell you to go there.
I love that. I'm not going back. I can't go back.
And also, it's the 8th edition. Not the 9th. They want the 9th. I got the 8th because my instructor was like, yeah, no. The 8th is fine.
I'm in a similar place with the psychology textbook I need. Like, the dude transferred over all of the... what you have to pay... You know, like, you had to pay for the quizzes and everything because they were just tethered to the book. However, thanks to the fact that Pearson is a POS site built by Nimrods... No offense to Pearson, by the way.
Yes, offense to Pearson.
No kidding. There is a shortcut in Blackboard where you click on a funny button and it allows you to go straight to the course. I need to do that so I can connect my, my Pearson account and my UTSA account to actually access the book and everything. It won't do it. I click on the link, it goes to student dashboard. It is a blank screen. This has been it has been this way since day one. That is 2, almost 3 weeks of being unable to access it, and it's like I could just I think I could go directly into Pearson, but there's no way I could ever actually access the what's it called? I don't know if I could actually access the assignments. But I need the book, and I'm determined to not pay for it. Sorry, I took a really winding way to get to that point. To actually just say the simple fact of Pearson broke, want book, don't want to pay.
It's just like, I don't want to spend money.
The book is $80, and I'm only going to be using it for 4 months.
So that's the worst. Yeah, no. The getting a new copy, like the one that our class calls for of the Blueprints book, it's $287 on Amazon.
Oh my word! Are you going to be using this for more than one semester?
No, that's why I have the last edition on my phone.
I respect it. There's a push at UTS or at the funny college. There's a push to make it to where you use textbooks that you don't have to pay for, and I am deeply grateful for that. But I still run into some that are like, no, $80, and I'm just like, that is stupid, utterly dumbfounding. It's like, listen, you're just, you see news reports that it's like, oh, college students are broker than ever. Textbook prices just went up. And I'm just like, moron.
You actual stupid.
Yeah, really, that is where I'm at. I'm like, you were actually dumbfounding. No, I'm kidding. My psych professor, he's cool. He talks about making fun of Freud every week. That's awfully based of him. I appreciate it.
Based.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cool
Based
dude.
on what?
He has good insight into the nature of psychology and, puts a fun spin on lessons. So, I have no reason to complain.
It's good.
But I do have reason to complain about the fact that I don't want to pay $80 for a book that I'm only going to use for 4 months. And he's like, oh, you need to read it. And I'm just like, I'm on week 2 and I haven't read a single page out of it yet. I wonder if I can go for 4. But,
Yeah, it's kind of funny. All of the welding classes are half semesters long.
half semesters?
Uh-huh. They're the
Weird.
My blueprints class, for example. I've only going to have it for 8 weeks.
Dang. That's convenient.
It is, and then I'm going to have my brazen class. They call it the oxy-fuel welding. Intro to oxy-fuel for welding.
I mean, if it works.
And I'm also starting with a MIG class, which is you have the gun and you press the button and the metal comes out and melts to whatever you're doing.
Nice.
And that's or is it flux core? I don't remember. It comes out of the same gun, but flux core is a lot cheaper because they have the stuff that protects your weld inside the material, and you fire the thing and then it explodes in a messy welding storm, and you're just like, wow, that's a lot of smoke.
Something feels wrong.
You're just breathing it in.
You're like, no, it's fine.
It's okay. I totally not having an asthmatic reaction to the metal flakes in the air.
Metal flakes start scooping a bowl through the air.
No, it's bonito flakes.
Oh, why not? But nah, I'm in a similar way with my drawing class because I swear there's just charcoal caked in the air. I'm just breathing it in. There's only one person in my class wearing a mask, and I'm just sitting there, just like
Filter feeding.
Yeah, filter feeding.
I'm a sponge. I'll just filter feed.
Nah, the person that the mask wearer got paired up with, my professor was like, oh, you got a bit of a challenge because she's wearing a mask, If she doesn't want to take it off, that's a challenge. And I'm just over here, and I'm just like, that is not a challenge. That is a mask. Big black object. I will take that. But I didn't say anything. I'm a scaredy cat.
I'm afraid.
Silence of the Lambs is cool. Well, okay, not cool necessarily, but it's extremely compelling.
Silence of the Lambs.
You've heard of it, right?
I can't say I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I'm willing to put money on the fact that you've probably seen it, but you just didn't know how to pair it to it. It's this movie with Anthony Hopkins
What
and...
the fuck?
Have you really never seen it?
No.
What in the world?
What the hell?
Huh. Well, that is odd. I don't know. My dad's watched it a whole bunch, but yeah, it's an extremely interesting, really compelling narrative. Anthony Hopkins' portrayal as Hannibal Lecter is a really good experience, or makes for a really good experience. But yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's more niche than I thought.
You're just like, nah, everybody's seen that. Well, it's just you.
Listen, I've been on... Well, actually, I haven't seen the movie myself. I just have seen my dad watching it, and I've seen the 3 exact same clips over and over again. Because I'll be passing by, he'll be watching it. I'll come by later, he's watching it again. A couple weeks later, he's watching it, and I swear, all of his movies, I see the exact same 3 scenes, and never anything else.
No, it's because he only gets to record parts of movies.
Not man records whole movies. It's just I just somehow only come downstairs whenever he's at the exact same spot. But I need to watch more movies because using my dog as a conversational starter is not something I can do forever.
It's whatever.
And I've been advised that, hey, everyone likes movies, and I'm over here and I'm like, hey, take them or leave them. But it's like, start with movies, and I'm just like, take them or leave them.
Movies.
I mean, some movies are good. Some of them can be really fun, but by and large, it's like, I don't think I have a big enough palette for them to really know that it's like, okay, I watch all sorts of movies. There's nothing that's off the table. I'm very much so like, I don't really want to watch this one. With most of the films. Like, I don't really have a favorite movie, if that, to put that into perspective. With most other media, I'm like, yeah, this is my favorite right here. And I've seen, like, enough to go, like, yeah, okay, out of all of these, this stands out. Like, movies, I'm just like, I don't know, take them or leave 'em. I like Ratatouille. It's a good movie. Mm-hmm. The soundtrack bangs.
Yes, definitely.
And the closest thing that I have to a favorite movie is Paper Moon.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is.
It's a good film. Here, I'll pull it up. We're just gonna watch all of Paper Moon. I think it's based on a novel, but it's a good film. Black and white. Here, I'll let you read a funny little synopsis for it. That is not a synopsis for it. I'm gonna beat some. Yeah, okay, it's just a really simple line. During the Great Depression, a con man finds himself saddled with a young girl who may or may not be his daughter, and the two forge an unlikely partnership. Basically, Addie, the... whatchamacallit?
Mm-hmm.
The girl, her mom dies, and Mose, he's the guy, it's his job to take her to her nearest living relatives to live with them. And the entire movie is based on, or built around, that journey from A to B. It actually manages to be really compelling, and as it lists, the whole is she or isn't she his daughter really makes it compelling, If you ever have the chance to watch it, I definitely say to, because it's a good movie.
He hears her name and he's just like, who? Her mom's name is that is, and he's just like, who?
There's one scene that I really like and that my mom loves. I'll have to show you afterward because I don't want to get copyright struck.
Fucking YouTube, eh?
Yeah. Speaking of struck, did I ever show you that I'm borrowing a knife? It is a spring out blade, which I don't really know what it is. You see, I got it, and I've kind of been afraid to use it. Would you like to see what it does?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and...
Okay, I think... before I hand you... I don't want to hand you a live weapon, you understand. I think it goes like this. Alright, in any second he's gonna get back up, make a joke, and then we'll be able to carry on our way. Any second. Yep. It's gonna happen. Randy, I see you breathing.
No, you don't.
Here, how about we give you another taste? Here we go.